What made you go? This person is a fucking idiot. This is my mother. I love her to death. But she has absolutely zero spatial/self-awareness a lot of the time. Whenever she gets a text/call, she stands still then and there to answer it. Top of the escalator, in front of an elevator, you name it, all of the most inconvenient places. Inevitably someone says something. Usually it's a pretty assertive, "Excuse me." Every single time she gets so offended. It's incredibly funny to see. Really sucked when I was growing up because if I said anything in those situations it was disrespect, and I'd get punished, but now that we're all grown up she gets no reinforcement and it's great to see. I know that probably sounds really bitter talking about my own mother, but there have been so many times where she's literally blocked me in the driveway, taken 5+ minutes to move her car at a snail's pace, and then punished me for getting tardies at school, or punished me for being disrespectful in yelling at her to move more quickly so I'm not late so I don't get punished by her. What's your comfort video game? Ark: Survival Evolved. Oblivion and Fable 2. I've done so many playthroughs of both over the last 15-ish years. I remember I got all the achievements for Oblivion on Xbox around 2010, then got into modding and opened up a whole new world. Vanilla is actually my go-to with Oblivion, though. It's perfect as is. If I do add mods these days it's an alternate start mod and a mod that makes the bandits level more normally. People named Karen or Chad, how has life been having that name over the past few years? The Karen I know is a wonderfully friendly woman who works as an environmental engineer and lives in a lake house with her wife and puppy. The Chad I know just got out on bail after his 5th DUI where he accidentally killed a child. He's currently suspected of stealing the instruments out of airplanes to make ends meet. So yeah. At least one of them is living up to his potential. What are some things that would happen during a nuclear apocalypse that people don't talk about? How cold and dark it's going to be. As a mute person, I never talked about the death of millions. What's the craziest thing your grandparents did? My grandparents were both spies in WW2, my grandfather defected from Germany and spied for Britain and fought for them. He was eventually dropped into the island of Crete on what was a suicide mission, and he met my grandmother who was his handler and a Greek spy, eventually both arrested by Germans and sentenced to death. Thanks for watching.